So good afternoon, good evening, guys. Today I'm going to be solving a SolidWorks problem. And to solve a SolidWorks problem, the first thing you're going to need to do is you're going to need to look at it, look at the best place to start from, and how you're going to build it in general. So I'm saying the best place to start from here is going to be this middle view here, which is the top view. So I'm going to click on Sketch, Top Plane, and center point arc here from this top to this place, and a line here, a line here, a line here again, a line here again, a line here again. Great. So I'm going to click on Smart Dimension and set this to 7.5 millimeter because that's the dimension that is given us here. The length of this one from here is 32. The length of the upper line of the upper straight line here is 33. 33. Then the angle of the slanted line from the horizontal line is 115. 150. And the distance of this line here from the top one is 5 milliliters. 5. And the distance from the end of this line here to the center of the arc is 96 milliliters. So it's going to be put here as 96. And the next step I'm going to do is offset entities. I'm going to go to Sketch. Okay, 2.5. I'm going to select this. And somebody just taught me this today. So use cap ends and lines to automatically just close the sketch down in the next run. So now that this is done, I'm going to go to Sheet Metal tab. In case you're not seeing your Sheet Metal tab, all you have to do is right click on any of the tabs here and then just over here, you're going to see all the tabs and you can click one, for example, and it's automatically going to show. So I'm going to click on this sketch, click on base flange / tab, and okay, great. And for this sheet bender parameter, just basically like the height. So the height they are giving here is 32 milliliters. So that's what I'm going to put in here. 32. Just going to type enter. Okay, great. Let's try symmetric. Okay, great. So yeah, that's that for this one. Okay, so now I'm going to go back to sketch again because now I want to sketch the holes, these circular holes, this circular hole here and these two small holes. And if you notice, this hole here extends all the way across from this place. So this rectangular hole extends all the way across the two big circular holes. I'm just going to click on front plane, click on sketch, and let's go to convert entities. I'm going to convert this line here. I'm going to convert this line here, convert this one here, convert this one here. And yep. And if you're asking why you do need to convert entities, it's because while you're actually seeing the bounded lines, until you convert them to entities in this particular sketch, the system is not seeing this entire object we are seeing. For example, if we hide this is what the system is actually seeing for this sketch. The system is not seeing this this object that we just modeled. It's only seeing these lines for this particular sketch. So those are the only things it can use to create anything from this sketch. So I'm going to draw a line in the middle, make it a construction line. And going to draw the first circle from here. Dimension 23.5. And you know what? Let me use an arc instead of a circle. So just going to use a center point arc since we know the center point arc here. And then the radius of this is 11. 11. Draw the lines here. Draw the lines here. So I'm going to delete this one. Oh, let me just draw the line. But now since I want this line here to always, I want the distance between this line and this line to always be equal to the distance between this line and the center line here. So I'm just going to select the line, select the second line, select the third one. Okay, select the first line. Just keep holding down your control button. Select the second one, select the third one, and I'm going to set everything to symmetric. Now, automatically, anytime I move this one to also get moved. And set the distance here to 3. Yes, 3. As it is here. So the next part here to just fully define this particular circle is set the distance to 23.5. Then now for the two smaller circles, okay, great. Set distance between these ones to 10. Set the distance from the center of the circle here to this other point here to 53. Then set the diameter of this of one of the circles here to 6.5. 6.5. And then since I already set the diameter of one, instead of setting the diameter for a second one, just make it equals to, yep. And yes, and there's a final thing to cut. If you notice now, there's a curved, this end here is curved, but here it is straight. So we're going to need to create this curved end. So for that, I'm going to use a 3-point arc. I'm going to just start the arc here and end the arc here. So I'm going to click on this arc, click on this line, and I'm going to set it tangent, and yep. And now all I have to do is set the dimension of the arc here to the radius of 80 millimeters. It's not fully defined. Oh, I see why it's not fully defined yet. So there's just one last thing to do. I'm going to select this middle point here and select this arc. And once I've done that, I'm going to select midpoint. Now what I just did is that it said the middle point of this arc here is always going to be at this point. So that was what made it to be finally be fully defined. So now I finished sketching everything I'm going to cut. I'm going to go to sheet metal because I'm dealing with a sheet metal. So on that sheet metal, I'll see extruded cut. Okay, so now that we're done with this sketch here, I'm going to click on the sketch, going to go to sheet metal tab, click on extruded cut. Then I'm going to select neither normal cut nor flip side to cut because when you select them, for some reason your cut doesn't work. So select the contours you want to cut. Yep, yep, yep. And yep, yep, yeah, great. So now it has cut everything, a sheet metal, and let's see, can it flatten? Yeah, I don't think it cannot flatten yet, but now it's time to add the fillets because the most of the bulk of the work is done. So just go to features. Or is there filleting? Yeah, nope. Let's go here, fillet. We are going to apply a fillet of 3 because that's what is here. The fillets that are here are all 3 milliliters. That's from this place here. So come here, come here. Sorry, coming just 1 minute here. Coming. So we're just going to go to features here, click on fillet, because I'm noticing this ends here to also filleted. So click here, here, and here, and here. And let's fillet everything.